Today I'm going to talk to you about Morse code. I've always dreamed about learning Morse code from a very young age, and I was always fascinated by how in the movies you'll see someone going on a ship, and on the radio they would tap out the SOS in Morse code. And that was always so fascinating to me, but I never got a chance to learn it because I always felt it was too complicated and too difficult to learn. Very recently, I started learning about memory techniques, and especially about the memory technique called the memory palace. And in the process of learning more and more about memory techniques, memory improvement techniques, I came across this video that was titled Learn Morse Code from a Memory Champ by Nelson Dellis. Now, Nelson Dellis is a United States memory champion, and he outlined how you can take the dots and dashes that make up Morse code, convert them into sounds, and that is how you can easily remember the Morse code. The method or the sounds that or the words that Nelson Dellis converted the dots and dashes into inspired me to try and come up with my own sounds and words for the dots and dashes that make up Morse code. The method that Nelson Dellis taught differentiates between a dot and a dash by how you stress on the word. Like, for example, the letter C, which is a dash, dot, and a dash, dot. His version of converting that into sounds and words was Coca-Cola. So dash, dot, Coca, dash, dot, cola. When I was trying to learn the Morse code in that method using the words that Nelson Dellis came up with, I was having trouble sometimes remembering which sound is a dot and which sound is a dash. So instead, I thought that maybe it is easier if I give a dot a certain kind of a sound and a dash a certain kind of a sound. So I decided to give a dot the E sound and a dash an A or O sound. So using this method, how can you convert dots and dashes that make up the Morse code into sounds and words? So I'm going to try and do that using my version of the sounds for dots and dashes for the alphabets A to Z. Using the method that I have chosen to convert the dots and dashes of Morse code into sounds and words, let's look at how the letters A to Z will sound like when I convert them from dots and dashes to sounds and letters. So I chose to make a dot an E sound, a dash as an O or a A sound. So here we go, A to Z. A is tick tock, dot, dash. B is ball, pick, lick, and kick. Dash, dot, dot, dot. C is man, itch, raw itch. Dash, dot, dash, dot. D is Paul, poor Paul. I don't know who this Paul is, but Paul in shit. Dash, dot, dot. E is just a dot, blip. F is pin, prick, call, it. Dot, dot, dash, dot. Pin, prick, call, it. Dot, dot, dash, dot. G is on phone me. Dash, dash, dot. H is fills mill sit still. Dot, 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 dot. Then I is kids Mitt. Dot, dot. Then J is still far, far bar. Dot, dash, dash, dash. The next K is fall in love. Dash, dot, dash. Then L is fill armpit ink. Fill armpit ink. Dot, dash, dot, dot. Then M is ballpark. Ballpark. Dash, dash. Then N is fold it. Fold it. Dash, dot. Then O is one more dog. Dash, dash, dash. P is Fit Ma Dad Sis. Fit Ma Dad Sis, which is dot, dash, dash, dot. Next, Q is lad, gal in stall. I don't know what they're doing in the stall, but lad, gal in stall. Dash, dash, dot, dash. Q. The next R. R is bit, boy, bit. Dot, dash, dot. S is C, C, C. In Spanish, C, C, C. So dot, dot, dot. Then T is bong. A dash, just one dash. T is bong. Then T. U is it is old. U is it is old. Dot, dot, dash. V is, the way I remember V is, you know how there is this famous music which goes like da 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 da. So that's how I remember it. So V is D, 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 da. Dot, 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 dash. Then X is U, V, W. Sorry, W. W is sit on bomb. Sit on bomb. So that is dot, dash, dash. Then X, cat, eat it more. Dash, dot, dot, dash. So that's X. Then Y is cat in rat's mouth. Cat in rat's mouth. So it's dash, dot, dash, dash. Finally, Z is bang, bang, stitch, stitch. Bang, bang, stitch, stitch, which is dash, dash, dot, dot. So this is my version, or converting the Morse codes, dots and dashes of the letters A to Z into sounds and words. So after converting these letters into these Morse code dots and dashes into sounds and eventually into words, the way I remembered all of these is by placing them in a memory palace. A memory palace is a technique where you try to remember objects by placing them in your mind in a place that you know of. So the way I remember these is I placed each letter and the phrase that goes with it in different places of my house in my mind. That's how I could remember it. And that is how I was able to learn Morse code and remember them and fulfill my dream. Of course, there's a lot more to learn, and I still don't know if I see Morse code in front of me, it's still an effort to convert that into letters and sentences, but I'm slowly getting there. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice evening.